It was the 23rd of December, the day before Christmas Eve, and we were going on a trip to our cabin that's near the snow. And we heard that there is an upcoming snowstorm, and I was actually pretty excited for it. And yeah, I was really excited, like so excited. We got there, packed our stuff, and I was gonna sleep in the lounge room. I was just gonna sleep in the lounge room where the couch is. I was just gonna sleep in there, and yeah, blah blah blah. And then while about 2 hours while staying there doing our stuff, it was kind of our time to get dinner. So my parents let me on charge to stay home and to get while they get the food, and yeah. I was just reading a book. I didn't know what else to do because there was not much to do in the cabin. But then that's when I jumped by hearing the snow started going faster because of the wind blowing it, and and the lightning striking outside with like flashing lights quickly. You know when lightning has flashing lights outside, it appears in 1 second. Yeah, and that's when we got a knock at the door. I was thinking it was just my parents got the food, but they only left 5 minutes ago. It wouldn't be them. So there was a peephole in the door. I don't really know if I said it right because I'm not good at saying stuff. But I looked through it, and that's when I saw a tall man. He was just wearing a hood. No, his face was just all black. He was 7 feet tall. I like he's like it was he's like It looked like he's late 40s or something. I opened the door for some stupid reason, asking of who he is and why he's here. But so I said to him, who are you?" And he didn't respond to what I said. Really, he was just being quiet and putting his hands in his pocket things in his jumper. Or should I say jacket. And really, he was creeping me out. I was thinking of just shutting the door on him, and I did. When I was going to, he held the door and said I need a place to stay. I really didn't trust that guy because plus my parents weren't here, so of course I wasn't gonna let him in. I shuttered the door, and I told my brothers that someone was trying to come in, and then they told me they told me in a nervous voice if I locked the door, and I didn't. And that's when we heard a little, and really not that loud. Not even that loud. Someone's opening the door. We already knew who it was. It was definitely the man. We decided to try to call the cops. So we were trying to find a phone maybe around us. There was a phone until he popped out, and that's when he grabbed my little brother Ryan. Me and my brother Brody charged at him. We were punching his face, and there was a weapon. It was kind of like a weapon thing to use to hunt and kill animals. We had no choice but to use it on the man. We used it on him, and there was a pretty loud scream from him. We got out of there, and that's when our parents got home. Then we told them that there was a man. Sorry. We told them that there was a man trying to come in to kill us, and he nearly killed Ryan. My mom started screaming, and my dad was gonna call the cops, and I quickly told him I already did it, and that's when we saw him run away. I saw his face, for real. I saw his face, and he was a really creepy man. His face was dirty. Really, and he was a really tall man. We're just lucky. Me and Brody we're the heroes. I was gonna go to my grandma's house for like one night, and she lives near the forest, and where she lives, there's gonna be a snowstorm there, and I don't really like snowstorms anymore because I don't know, some weird people could be out there. I don't know, and when a snowstorm was going on, still, it's pretty weird. When I got there, I said hi to my nana, or I should say it, grandma to nana. It doesn't really matter. I should just say it different ways. We were just watching TV. Well, I was watching TV. I was just basically watching SpongeBob SquarePants. That was the only show that was on. But then that's when my grandma said, "Let's go in the forest." I told her, "Are you crazy? There's a snowstorm coming." Sorry, coughing a lot. And then she said, the snowstorm is not, it'll be fun. And I told her I don't even like snowstorms. And there's like lightning going to be striking and rain coming down and all those snowstorms and annoying snows that come out of you, just pop out of nowhere. And it's just annoying, that's why I don't really like them. And some crazy people could be out there. And she said, "Come on, please. Let's go. I don't want to go by myself. It'll be boring." And I said, "Yeah, okay, fine." I turned off the TV, and I really wish I could watch the episode of SpongeBob SquarePants instead of just going out in the snow. I actually kind of liked it. I know I did say I didn't even want to go out here, but I actually do kind of like it. And we were just exploring, just checking out the snow, and we heard that the snowstorm will be coming up in about 5 minutes, because they told us what time the snowstorm is gonna pop out, and it's gonna be coming out in 5 minutes. And my grandma said we should go back home. We should go back home now, because the snowstorm is coming back not coming back. It's coming in 5 minutes, and about 20 steps of walking, that's when we saw a man. He didn't have anyone around him, but really there was a man. My grandma said that she wanted to help him because she thought he looked like a homeless man. And that's when I said again, "Are you crazy? You can't help him. We gotta go." And she just said, "Don't worry, I've got this." And I just said, "Fine, I'll just wait." And that's what she went up to the man and said, "Are you okay?" And then the man said, "No, I'm not okay. I need money. I need food. I need a drink." Grandma barely had any money, but she did have a few food and stuff and drinks. And she told the man if he wanted to come to the cabin that I live near around here. And the man said yes, okay. And I told Nana again the third time that she's so crazy. I was like, "No, you can't let that man in. It's too dangerous." But really, he went in. But he was eating a lot of food and drinks. And really, he was really bugging me out. He was snatching the TV off of me when SpongeBob was still on. And really, I really didn't like the man. The stuff I wanted to do, it was taken by the man. He was watching an 18+ movie, and I told my grandma, is that really okay for him to watch that? And she said he's an adult, so I guess so. But she told me to not look at it because, well, I'm only 11 years old, and that man is about, I don't know, late 40s maybe. And yeah. So I just went upstairs being bored, probably trying to sleep because I didn't know what else to do. And that's when I heard my grandma's loud scream coming from downstairs. I ran downstairs and saw what was going on, and the man was choking my grandma. I went up to the man and I told him, "What are you doing? Let my grandma go." And I tried to push him and stuff, but there was no use. And I tried to find something as a weapon. I saw a screwdriver on the couch. He was probably gonna use to kill my grandma, but instead of him using it, I grabbed it and stabbed the man right in the back. Of course he screamed, and my grandma told me that we have to get out of here. We ran out with the snowstorm around, like a lot of snow coming down, and yeah, and then the man, when we went back inside, the man was on the ground. We didn't really exactly know if he was dead, but and then the ambulance came, or the cop. Like the ambulance and the cops came, and we told the cops all about what happened, and the man went to the hospital, and he's still out there. So that's what makes my grandma worried. Like she's thinking, like, what if he comes back? And I just calm her down sometimes. Like instead of going for her, she goes for me. The man will go for me next time when he comes back. I just tell her, like, he'll never come back. He'll probably stay at the hospital, like, maybe for a while or something. I don't know. But I've been saying this kind of stuff to her, and yeah, that was my story. So when snowstorms comes out, a lot of crazy people are mostly out there.